My name is Anand Sridharan, and I'm a grant writer with Possible. I help to put together and manage the grant applications that we have, and Possible. You said talk a little bit about Possible.
Just a quick summary.
Yeah, so Possible develops and tests integrated healthcare solutions in rural Nepal to help improve the healthcare for underserved communities. Being part of the network has been really exciting for us and has helped us to really connect with like-minded organizations that are doing the difficult work around testing and scaling innovative healthcare solutions, specifically for underserved populations. I think that one of the things that's been really helpful is to speak with other innovators that work in a similar space to help us really refine our business model and the way we strategically think about sustainability and scale at this juncture of our organization, where we've been around for 10 years now working in rural Nepal and are trying to take our work sort of to the next level. And then, in terms of specific achievements, I think that we have been lucky enough to receive some funding through the Global Health Innovation Grant supported by the Pfizer Foundation, which has been critical for us to refine both our strategy for scaling up our electronic health record system that we developed, and for to really refine specific aspects of that tool around data dashboards that are actionable for our frontline healthcare workers and that could be utilized by other organizations that are working in a similar space. We've connected with other peers. Colleagues of mine have been in touch with other innovators like the North Star Alliance and groups that have really helped guide us to help think about opportunities, not just for funding, but to really think about how we frame our work in a way that's exciting for peers and for other organizations that are interested in funding work like ours. I think that these connections are invaluable. Even in the last 24 hours, I think just talking to other organizations and individuals that have thought about these same issues in very different ways in different contexts, I think is just invaluable for our team to really understand how we can think about our strategy, but also present our work in a unique way. Integrated care delivery, I think, just to define a little bit, the way that we define that is integration across care settings, so at the facility level and also at the home level, so care between those settings. Integration across the continuum of care, from prevention to diagnosis to treatment, and also across different therapeutic areas, from physical health to mental health. And so these are all ways that we try to integrate the work that we do and promote this model of integrated healthcare. And so what our goal is as an organization is to really scale that approach to delivering healthcare within the public sector in Nepal, and by working directly with the government through a public-private partnership. And that, I think, is what that's why we sort of work at all these different levels. We directly provide services at healthcare facilities. We deploy a network of community health workers, and we have technology that integrates these different areas of our work and helps us to reach our ultimate goal of proving that high-quality, affordable healthcare can be deployed within public sector settings. And ultimately, we hope that these innovations get adopted with the government at the local and national levels. I think at this point we're focused on Nepal because we don't see our work as done until we have really impacted that national dialogue and really achieved what we set out to do. At the same time, though, I think that a lot of our work around implementation research to show the efficacy of our interventions is really contributing to that global dialogue. So, we are continuously studying our work towards the goal of affecting global best practices, but still hyper-focused on that local context, because that's ultimately what we set out to do when we started out 10 years ago. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come to the forum this year, and it's just really inspiring to get to meet with all these individuals that are all working ultimately towards the same goal, and it's really just awesome to see the amount of work that goes into putting something like this together. So thank you for having us.